My name is Pat Buckley. I've been here for 25 years in the Abu Dhabi Equestrian Club. We usually arrive here around about 5:30 in the morning, particularly in the hot weather, so as we can get the horses out and that. Though I don't have anything to do with the actual horse training, I do supervise sort of various things. And if we're visiting horses, and sometimes we get local trainers bring the horses in here to do a bit of schooling through the starting gates and that, and we try to do that all before, well, the almighty sun gets at its highest, and then it becomes impossible to do any work with the horses. I was a jockey. I've been in racing for the last sort of 60 odd years. I was a jockey in UK, winning the Grand National, which is the greatest steeplechase in the world, in 1963. That was actually long time ago. But I've always been involved in racing in all facets of it, like from being an apprentice jockey to being a fully fledged jockey, to being a trainer, to being an owner, to having been a breeder, to being a steward, to have commentated on races here. Well, for many years I was the only commentator in the United Arab Emirates, you know. And yeah, I mean, it's been my life, and I wouldn't change it for anything. Managing director of Abu Dhabi Racing Authority, you know. These jockeys getting on the wrong horses and such like things, you know. But all in all, the racing is well, it was more in my day. Well, I say in my day when I was riding in that, it was more of a sports atmosphere. The jockeys, we always had great fun in the weighing room. I enjoy getting up every morning actually, and seeing and hoping, and the best thing is coming home at lunchtime and knowing that everything has gone successfully that morning. It's rather sad if we have a horse maybe has had an accident or something, or one of the riders has broken a collarbone or something. That gets to me. It's only a minor thing, but it gets to me, you know. And it's nice to have a clean sheet when one comes home in the morning, you know. Being interviewed by beautiful ladies. Nothing really. I don't really have any. I love number 13 if it's playing right for me, and I hate it if it's not, you know what I mean? But 13 is my favourite number, yeah. Would be the only superstition I have actually. I would think probably the horses passing the post at €1.2 million race, you know. That was really, because it had taken a lot of organising with horses from America, with horses from Europe. You know, it took a lot of organising. People don't realise, but getting the horses here in the first instance, that's why Laura tonight has give the Equitrans, the shipping company, an award for the marvellous job that they did, you know. But it all had to coincide and synchronise to get it to work, you know. It takes, as they say, two hands to clap, you know. My favourite horse would have to be my horse Ayala, who I won the Grand National on. I love everybody in racing except the odd person that I don't like. But no, I've always been very taken by famous jockeys actually. It's always been even when I was a small boy I knew Sir Gordon Richards and Lester Piggott, of course, who was a big friend of mine in any case, you know. And even nowadays, you see, we have so many good young jockeys. And even in the United Arab Emirates, Wayne Smith is a friend of mine, Royston French, you know, and we have, something in common. We know what we're talking about, you know. So, there you go.